If you're a coach, consultant, or agency owner, then you really only need a 2-page funnel, 2 or 3-page funnel to make thousands and thousands of dollars. So in this video, I want to show you exactly what that funnel is using my own service as an example, and then we can go from there. And if you don't know me already, my name is Reuben Shears. I have an online funnel building agency that I'm kind of building and scaling in public right now in these daily update videos, trying to provide you as much value as possible. So without further ado, let's jump into the mirror as usual. So what I've done is mapped out my current funnel, and I'm just going to talk you through it, right? So really it's only 3 pages, right? And each one of these pages has a distinct purpose to prep people before the sales call that you take for them. If you're selling high ticket services, you need to be doing sales calls rather than anything else. If you're selling low ticket, you can get away with not taking sales calls. That's generally how it goes. So the first thing is we have a VSL page. So we're driving all of our traffic from various social channels, be that your IG, your YouTube, your newsletter, and anything else that you can do to generate attention and eyeballs to this singular page. Nowhere else. We're not sending it to a website with loads of links on. As you can see on this one, there's no links to the top, right? Going to different pages, about pages, contact pages. We don't need that. We want people to do one thing on this page, which is watch this video and then click this big fat button there. So, page is super simple, right? Up here, we have an offer that we lead with, right? Double your cash collected using our sales funnel. Super simple. Everyone understands what that means within the first 5 seconds of landing on the page. The reason you have to do this is because people have dopamine addictions. They're addicted to social media, and they literally need to see exactly what you're about within those first 5 seconds, and they'll decide whether they want to watch more, basically. So this one kind of targets the problems that they're experiencing right now. No more into calendars, no more unqualified leads, no more no-shows, no more failed closes. This is where it all changes, right? And that's kind of the prerequisite for this video. This video is a video sales letter, and I've talked about it many times in my videos so far, that is structured to pre-warn, pre-nurture people before they actually join a sales call with you, if they're qualified, right? So it starts by, again, leading with the offer, reiterating that, going through your pain points they're currently experiencing, some results, how you would solve, with basically their pain points with your solution, and then just going from there, right? And then what we do is we just have a nice little question here that says, are they ready for the goal that you think they're trying to hit for your ICP? And then give them some free thing, right? Get a one-to-one system demo. That is how VSL page works. And if you structure it in the same way for yourself, then you are going to get very, very good results. So next thing is, you may be thinking, is what happens when they click this button? By the way, one last thing to mention is always be showing social proof at every single point, right? In the video, underneath the CTA, just so people actually are more inclined to do things that other people have done. So if I say join 121 others, which is like how many clients we've basically got over the duration of, since we started business, then people are more likely to click that button, which is something you can add, right? And underneath that, by the way, is just loads of our case studies. Like if they want to watch those, there's just loads and loads of case studies underneath for all our clients. So when they click this button, sorry, I went on a tangent there. When they click this button, they go to a type form that is basically a qualification form. Essentially, it's gonna root out all of the people that we don't want to work with, right? So we start with a very low friction question. So it's one that's super easy to answer, and they're not going to be thinking about it too much. So it says, hey, which of these best describes your business? Agency, coach, consultant, or other, which is basically my niche, right? And that just starts them off on the form. They go through a series of questions, which is our budget, authority, need, and timing framework, to make sure that all of these parameters are solved before they actually get on the call. Because if they don't have the budget, you don't want to work with them. If they're not a sole decision maker, you don't want to work with them. If they don't have the need for it right now and the timing, then you also don't want to as well. So we need to make sure that that's present. And then what we do, if they are qualified, we route them to booking. So they'll go to this page, pretty simple. And pro tip for this, if you want to double your bookings overnight, increase your availability basically to all day, as many hours as you possibly can, from literally the second you wake up to when you go to bed, right? And you will get literally double the bookings. It's a thing that people overlook, but a lot of the clients that come through and work with me, they have 4 slots in the day open. That is not good enough. And I know people worried that, if I have so many slots in my calendar, people are going to think I get no bookings. Not the case. No one deeps that. No one cares. So don't worry about that, and just open up your availability massively, 6 days a week if you can, including Saturday, and then you'll be good to go from there. I know that seems a lot, but if you want to make money, these are the things you have to be doing, right? if they don't book, right? So say they're qualified and they don't book, we push them into our CRM, right? So somewhere to store all of our leads. You can do it in GHL, Notion, closed, whatever you're using, and you put all of the leads into there, because then you can actually put them into sequences, nurture them again, and try and direct them through emails and SMS sequences to get them to book a call, right? So we're never just losing leads. We've got AIs that work on our behalf, like to increase speed to lead, that will also ensure that people get booked in if they haven't done so already. Once someone books, we direct them to a thank you page, and it's not really the end of the steps, right? Most people would just kind of say, thanks for booking, and that'll be it. This page is engineered to ensure people are ready for the sales call, and it makes your sales calls at least 2 times easier. One of the reasons our offer is 2x cash collected. So we literally just, when they land on the page, it says your call is booked, but not confirmed, right? As in they have to complete these 3 steps or we are not taking the call with them. Super important. So again, it's make sure they've watched the VSL, or it could be a video that goes a little bit more in depth about the service on that thank you page as well. And then we have a no-show policy. So if they don't show up, they're never booking a call with us ever again. That's basically what that is. And ensuring they've added it to the calendar, because again, I mentioned this before, this increases show-up rates massively, right? And then it's just ensuring they've watched like case studies and social proof and all the rest of it afterwards. So that is the funnel. It's super simple. You do not need a crazy website. You do not need a crazy blog. By all means, have one if you want to drive more traffic to the VSL page. But again, don't have it like linked out on those pages at all. This is a set funnel. This is what the pros are using. It's the guys that are making 100,000 a month are using. And then you can just go from there. I can guarantee you, if you implement this and you drive traffic to this funnel, you will make tens of thousands of dollars a month, just like me. And if you want this done for you, then just let me know, because there's a few links in the description. You can follow those and you can get in contact with me and I will build that for you. Me and my team will build it for you and get you really, really good results, because I wouldn't have a business if I didn't do that for my clients so far. I've talked a lot about the results we get for our clients in previous videos, right? So last thing I want to do for today, before you go shoot off, is just monitor my metrics, my social metrics. So we've got 89, brilliant, wow. 1167 and 8495. So happy about that. We're getting 6 in a single day. That is really, really good. We're getting close to 100, guys. So pretty nice. So I will leave that on that note. And if you want to watch another one of these videos where I'm just basically breaking down funnel strategies and all the rest of it, right, then you can watch it on the screen there. And I will catch you guys in the next one. I appreciate you for watching this video.